What's up, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube? It's your girl, Queen C, and today I want to talk to you guys about foster children. There's nothing wrong with getting foster children and helping them, have a better life and all that kind of stuff. I think it's very important. It's so many displaced children, but at this moment, I want to be a little bit serious with you guys. This isn't a rant, this is actually something that I feel as though is very, very, very important. Um, a lot of people right now are getting foster children, and they're getting foster children not because they want to necessarily help take in a child in need, or co-parent a child or anything like that. They are getting these babies because they want money. They are getting these babies because they want to have all these children so they can have all these checks. And they're not taking care of these babies like they're supposed to. They're not treating these babies as if they are their own. They're not tending to these babies as if they are their own. And, that it's a shame, because it really needs to stop. These kids are being taken from their parents for, a lot of reasons. Parents, on drugs, they're abusing them, molesting them, they're living in unclean homes, and they're not, being supervised, they're not being loved, they're not being taken care of. So when they're taking these children from their biological parents and they're placing them somewhere, that lets you know right then and there that this child has been neglected. Okay, so when you decide that you want to open your home up to foster a child, you should not do it because you want an extra income. You should do it because you have the love and patience to give to a child. I see so many people getting these foster children like they're pets. And they got these kids, they got them, they're raggedy, they don't take care of them, their clothes is turned over, and their hair is not done, kids look dirty, they look just as bad as they probably would with their own damn parents. And it's a sad, sad shame, because we're doing this child a disservice. God is not going to be pleased with you taking a child solely so you can get a check to pay your bills. And yes, the checks help. The checks are a way to, help that child supplement your income, because you actually are incurring extra costs for caring for this child, and that's fair. But foster children are not a damn come up. They're not a come up. These are human beings who have been neglected in the prime of their lives, in the time to where they need to be nurtured the most. So, don't look at these children like they are walking dollar signs. Look at them as children who have been hurt and need love. They need a little extra care and attention. If you don't have the attention to give to them, if you don't have the patience for them, if you can't give them the love and care that they would get from a real loving parent, or if you can't love and treat them like your own, don't get a foster child. Because like I said, God is not going to be pleased, and you will reap what you sow. It's not good just to have a child for a check. It's not good just to have a child to help you, clean your house and do all these things. Like, they're not servants. They're not modern day slaves. These are human beings. These are human beings that have been through a lot. These are human beings that are being taken away from the only parents that they know and being put into your home, where they're afraid to be themselves, where they're afraid to let their guard down, where they're afraid to love, where they're afraid to trust. And you get them into your home and you're looking at them as a paycheck. You get them into your home and you're looking at them as somebody to help you clean your house, or, do whatever it is you want to do. Now, I'm not going to take it a step further for you fucking perverts out there to get these babies just to do things to them, or get these babies just to abuse them even more than where they were at. Right now, this video is just about, in your heart, getting these children for the wrong reasons. These kids don't need any more damage being done to them. They need to be loved. They need to be cared for. And if you don't have it in you to do that, then don't do it. Don't do it. My grandmom, she fostered children for years. I grew up, and I seen a whole whole lot of shit. I'm telling you, I've seen a whole lot of stuff. A lot of kids with a lot of issues, you know what I mean? And, you know, some of the kids that my grandma fostered ended up being great, productive members of society. They're my family still to this day, and I still love them dearly. And then you have some that, you know, just were less fortunate, you know, and life wasn't so great for them. So, you know, you have the power to set the tone for a life. You have the power to be a person, you know, a light in the midst of a storm. You have that power. But if you don't want a child because you want the child, don't want the child for a check, because the child needs to be loved. The child needs to be loved more than you need your bills paid. Okay? You know, that's basically what I wanted to talk about, you know, because like I see a lot of this going on, and it breaks my heart, because it's like, if you really don't want children, or you know, you want an extra source of income, get a job at Walmart. But don't take on a life that's already having a hard time at life just for a check. And you don't have patience for them, or the love to give them, or the time to give them to help them overcome whatever it is they need to overcome. Because these kids, they're physically damaged, mentally damaged, you know, they're scared to death. They're in a foreign place. Your home is a foreign place to them. And if it's not a home to them, you know, you're not doing them a favor. You're really doing them a disservice. You might as well let somebody else take them, where they have a better chance at, you know, the opportunity of love and feeling like a real part of a family. If you can't bring this child in and literally make this child a part of your family, and, you know, treat them like you would treat your own, don't get a foster child. And I hope, you know, states start cracking down and start like really looking into these homes that they're putting these babies in. Because like I said, I see people with foster children, and it's like they have a herd of cattle, and, you know, they lining them up and sending them out, and, you know, picking them up, and it's like almost like a orphan Annie type of routine and drill, and that's not loving, that's not nurturing, that's just like being in an orphanage, and that's not fair. No child deserves to feel like they're sitting in a damn orphanage. They deserve to know that somebody out there genuinely loves them and genuinely cares about them. Sorry I had to get a little heavy on you guys, but I really just wanted to put that out there. It's too much going on. Don't forget to subscribe to me. If you want to email me, you can email me at queenchrisshonda@gmail.com. And other than that, I'll see you when I make my next video. Peace from the C-Hive, guys. Oh, by the way, any of you guys out there that have been a foster child, or have been thinking about getting a foster child, you know, email me back. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your experiences, because I want to know, you know, how things could improve, like what your situations were and all that kind of stuff, because I want to talk about it, because I know a lot of things happen in foster care, and I want to kind of like start to bring some of that kind of stuff into light, and, you know, open people's minds to some of this stuff. Okay, so like I said, peace from the C-Hive, guys. Until next time.